Alright, welcome to a legacy stream. We're gonna be trying out 4-color reclaimer. The idea for this list came from a different one that looked like this. This 4-0 legacy preliminary, so I thought it was interesting. And it has a bunch of stuff going on. Number one, of course, where we have a Grixis and Zenith. And we can go get Elvish Reclaimer, we can go get our Dried Arbor, of course, and we can go get Uro, Knight of the Reliquary, Reanimator Excavator, or a Leovold Emissary of Trust. So these are all of our Tudor targets. We also have a bunch of removal in Swords to Plowshares, Abrupt Decay. We can also have access to Witherbloom Command, which seems really interesting. So this is one of the new cards from Strixhaven. And a couple of modes are really interesting, particularly the first mode is pretty interesting. Target player mills 3 cards, then you return a land card from your graveyard to your hand. That's a very interesting one. Then you can destroy non-creature, non-land permanent. It blows up vials, it blows up opposing Sylvan libraries, etc. Target creature gets -3/-1, kills Unflipped Delvers, Season Pyromancers, stuff like that. Elves. And then opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. Probably that's going to be the least relevant mode. So lots of interesting modes in this one. And we also have a couple of copies of Crop Rotation and 4 copies of Mox Diamond. In the past, I have kind of shied away from playing Mox Diamonds. But we'll see. Like, again, I thought that this list was interesting enough for me to want to take it for a spin. Also, Library. Library is pretty nice. 3 copies of Sylvan Library. As far as the land base goes, we have Dread Arbor, Bayou, of course. Like we have four colors, colored requirements. So we're gonna have a bunch of duels. Bayou, Trop. We have access to the Flagstone, to a couple of Flagstones. So we need to have some plains. So we have Savannas, we have Scrabbleland, and we also have a Tundra over here. Segiri Steppe, which I cut from my list. Dark Depths and Thespian Stage as well. We also have Glacial Chasm, Bojuka Bog, Wasteland. Like, I thought that this list was a really great starting point, but the more that I looked at it, the less that I liked the mana. Like, we are playing double Cavern of Souls in, you know, I guess both of these are elves, but like this is a giant that has nothing to do, Elder Giant. This is a knight, human knight, and this is a Naga cleric. So like none of the freaking types line up. So I thought that this was, yeah, it was also running 61 cards. So I didn't like the Cavern of Souls, I didn't like the Glacial Chasm, and I didn't like the Segiri Steppe. It felt like this deck was push in too many different directions, so I made a bunch of changes to the mana base to make it more stable. So there's also the fact that we're playing 2 Dark Depths, which don't tap for mana, right? So like this as is, we're actually just playing 27 lands. Sure, we can discard Dark Depths to Mox Diamond, but like we are playing 27 lands that tap for mana. So what I did is I added the field to the main deck, but then I cut the Segiri Steppe, I cut the Glacial Chasm, and I cut the both caverns, and instead I added 2 more fetch lands, and I just tried to make the mana a little bit more consistent. We're gonna see how that works out. I added another Bayou too, so we're gonna see whether that works out or not. Again, I have not played any matches with the list, so still not familiar with what the problems are. I also cut the 3rd library from the main deck, added it to the sideboard. Because I brought the Field of Dead to the main deck, so that opened up the slot, so I moved the library to the sideboard. So we only have 2 libraries main deck, and we have the 3rd one in the sideboard, and the rest of the sideboard looks exactly the same as the list. So we're gonna see how this goes. We're gonna play this through a league, and yeah, looks very interesting, so hopefully you will join me for this trip. And yeah, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button to help out the channel, and I'll see you there for round number 1. Welcome to round number 1. Well, this hand is sick. Turn 1 library, no big deal. Korean Ranger now modern legal. Yeah. Korean Ranger is now modern legal. I'm gonna play a knight here. We're playing 2 days, but if my opponent aces themselves, that's fine. And if we get to untap, it's just better. If we're playing against Storm, maybe that sucks. If we're playing against Storm, maybe that sucks. But like this is a 4/4. We could have made a Reclaimer into a 4/4 if we crop rod, of course, but. Abrupt decay. Kill my knight. Okay. Put that on top. So next turn we're going to be able to set up Dark Depths with Reclaimer. Well, Ursa, we could have gone for Bog. Didn't I shuffle you away? Is the Bubble podcast on Spotify? Yes, it is. Actually, I need to update the thingy. I could jump Leo here. Probably not worth it. Ice Fang's fine. Maybe I should have Reclaimer there. Just want to do a little bit of ramping here. What is the Bubble podcast about? Well, for now, it is mostly... For now, we're doing mostly... we're talking about the spoilers. That's something. But yeah, it's the idea is for it to be a modern focused podcast. Put that on top. Pay 4. Play a land. Scene it for 1. Green, black, blue. We can go get Caracas if we need to. When does MH2 become available in Moto? I don't know. We still got a minute though. I think it's June, July or something. Yes, I'd like to draw a card. Crop rotation is a messed up card. Really messed up. How are we gonna do this? Like, I definitely want to play Leo here. Black. So we're gonna be able to activate Reclaimer, sack the Savannah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're gonna be able to get Field if we want to, or we can go get something else. And next turn we're gonna be able to go with Uro. I guess we can get Bog, which is nice. Did I just click on Bayou instead of clicking on Bojuka Bog? God damn it, man. Damn it, that sucks. That really sucks. That really, really sucks. There we go. So now we can go get Uro. Yo, this deck slaps. I'm not gonna, you know, play into my opponent's second Ice Fang Quaddle that they obviously had in hand. There's no way my opponent's not playing their own Uro, so I'm gonna hold on to this Swords to Plowshares. So I can deal with their Uro. Plague Engineer resolves. Does that even matter? That does not matter, huh? Sure. Blue, blue, green, green. The 8 cards in my graveyard are lands. I think I'm out of fetchables. I guess I should have looked, but I think that that mistake of getting the value instead of the Bojuka Bog is going to cost me. It's going to cost me a lot, I think. It sucks. I don't know. I kind of feel like I'm still ahead. I kind of feel like I may still be ahead here. What do you think? What do you think, Chad? Am I still ahead here? I think I may still be ahead. There is so much going on. There's a lot of stuff going on, yeah. Also, Blast Zone seems a little bit greedy. Kind of would like to find another Zenith so I can go get Ramanap. Who's pumped for Squirrel Tribal? Yeah, not so much. I'm kind of pumped for... I was messing around with something like this. This card is going to be Modern Legal, and it looks super interesting to me. I really like this card. I really doubt that a deck is going to look exactly like this, but these are like cards that, you know, kind of allow you to have a sort of engine going. There's also the possibility you're just not playing 4 copies of this, just like 2 or 3 are just enough. But then what I'm missing is some way to bring back other dudes. So I guess that what we could have is something like Rally the Ancestors. So maybe you could do something like this. I don't know. I haven't really thought about it. So they don't really have a graveyard. Wow, that's so cute. Honey lines up so well against my Swords to Pleasures. Please attack, opponent. There we go. Thank you. Let me do that real quick. Let me just do that real quick. That one? Sure, I'll take that one too, I guess. Oh, that one too? Alright, so this game is now over. So we decay that, we Witherbloom command the other thing. Put this on top. Put that on top. Play that thing. Black. I guess we start with Leo. Black, green. Oh, I don't have enough mana because I started with Leo. Whoops. Just out of fetchables. Gross. So I guess I can just get back Uro though, huh? I can also just block whatever they block with. I think I'm just gonna go with this though. -3, -1, and target opponent loses 2 life. Green, black. Let's draw the Raminap. Oh, the Raminap's under this. That's fine. Opponent trades there. It's fine. It's not like they're winning anyway. Just blow up that land. I don't want to fetch. I don't really want to fetch the. I mean, it just doesn't matter. My opponent is super, super dead, but I didn't really want to fetch the Reanimator away. Okay, so Leo seems good in this matchup. These kill my opponent's snakes, so that's neat. Is Reclaimer Amulet better than Karn Amulet? Nothing is better than anything ever. If you have an unplayable version, yes. If you're playing, I don't know, no Primeval Titan Amulet, then yes, that's gonna be worse. But like any of the reasonable versions of Amulet, they are all fine. They're just better in different metagames because of how they differ with other matchups. That's all that there is. So I guess I don't want to cut removal because my opponent's got the 3-mana 3/2 thingy guy. So we don't want to mess with that. They probably have their own library, so Readable Command sounds good. Because I just cut the Crop Rots. I could cut one of the Depths. Leave one of the fun of Crop Rots. Do I own any Legacy deck in paper? Yes, I do. I own a Reanimator. I got a basic forest. Play my Reclaimer single. I own Reanimator, blue-black Reanimator. I own a solid part of terrible draw. God damn it. I'm doing this now because my opponent showed me both Stifle and they could have the other thingy, the guy that opposition agent. I own most of Maverick. I own what else? I guess I actually own all of Maverick now because I was missing a Gaia's Cradle and I got it like a while ago. I got it like a couple of months ago. So I guess I own all of Maverick now, which is neat. That's really good. That's really, really good. Because it allows me to play Engineer and hold up Reclaimer activation. It really sucks how we drew both of our planes there. Green white green white X. So if they fetch now, okay, so now we're fine because they're not gonna be able to cast Uro until they fetch, and then in response to that we can just Bojuka Bog them. So we gotta bog them now. If they have opposition agent, we probably lose, but we're losing to the Uro otherwise, so that's fine. Opponent could potentially stifle this Reclaimer trigger, but they can stifle the Bog trigger otherwise. What do you got, opponent? Decay for this Reclaimer? Dude, Reclaimer is just so sick. Reclaimer is so freaking sick. Take some damage. really jealous that my opponent has a Sicilian library and I don't. I don't think I can play this out. I think we just chill. That's the best they could do. I imagine they drew something. Okay, so they drew only one of the library. Weak sauce. Oh, these are the cards that they revealed to whatever. Yeah. So I'm gonna mill myself, and then I'm gonna destroy target non-creature, non-land permanent. All right, I'm really into this card right here. This is like such a good thing to be doing right now. We hit our land drop. We blow up their library. Like, this is just so good. Get back our Caracas, sure. Green, white, 1. That Witherbloom command right there looked very good, gotta say. Another petty theft. You got it. This card is not looking impressive, but I guess that they saw that I had Dark Depths, so they're trying to play around that, I guess. Here's the night that you just bounced twice. Surprise. Drown in the lock. Sure. Petty theft is so petty. It's a cool card. I think it's nice. It does feel a little bit lackluster sometimes. But like it's strong in Legacy specifically because of the, like, you know, what the implicances of this of the. I think I'm just gonna play this Plague Engineer right now. And I'm gonna name Rogue. Because now this is a 2-turn clock. Yeah. Hardcast Force is not embarrassing there. It was actually pretty solid. Going to upkeep, blow up the trop. Sure, that's fine. Opponent's dead on board. Let's go, Grey Ogres. Dude, like it's getting the job done. Like I'm not complaining. It really is kind of getting the job done right here. Unless they find Uro or something. Maybe they found like a removal spell? Like we're drawing like shit. We're drawing like absolute shit. Like these draws are unreasonably bad. and yet we're kind of in it. Unfortunately, that has to die. Sure. 0 cards in hand for OP. So I guess I have enough lands for field, so I'm gonna... no, actually it's better for me, because my opponent can wasteland me in response, so... Also, this can just go get Dryad Arbor right now, which is hilarious. Boom, let's go. Snake. That's literally the best draw in the deck for my opponent there. Let's play that in case we draw depths. Abundant Harvest for Brainstorm. Okay. They chose to not shuffle, so I imagine they found an answer for this guy. Swing. All right. Can we draw one good card? Just one good card. And I think I'm going to copy my opponent's drop here. Because if I draw Uro, then I would be able to... If I draw Uro, I can just play it and get it back in the same turn. Sure. Well. Getting obnoxiously unlucky here. Getting obnoxiously unlucky. But we're still chugging along. Still chugging along. Hey, 3 counters a turn now. Spoiler, it's not gonna be good. I'm gonna draw a Sylvan Library on the last possible turn. Just wait for it. This is kind of insane, honestly. That's priceless. That is priceless. We have somehow managed to draw the absolute possible worst card at every single step of the way. Well, my opponent has been drawing significantly better than us. It's a skill. Zenith. Well, I guess. We're gonna go with Uro. Yeah, There's no way this resolved. Probably drowning the lock. Wait, this resolves? Okay. Come on, man. No, no, no. You can't do this to me, deck. You can't do this to me, deck. That's unreasonable. That is not reasonable. This is not okay. This is just not okay, chat. Well, I can't cast the Uro because I tapped like an idiot. So I guess I'm gonna Caracas it. Yeah. This is what I get for tapping like a clown. Green, blue, 1. Stifle? Cute. Wow. So I think I want to cut Mox. And I forgot to add the 3rd library, which was definitely my mistake. Definitely my mistake. I wonder if I want Thoughtseizes. I kind of want Thoughtseizes. At least a couple of them. Imagine if they stifled the wrong trigger. That would have been tilting, yeah. So I guess they can force their Reclaimer, but if they don't, we're probably untapping with it. I guess they could have push. I feel like I want another blue source. Like, it's really hard to cast Uro with this deck. It's not the one. This is the one. It really is feeling like it's quite hard to cast Uro. Don't decay me, bro. Unfortunately, I don't think I can just sandbag the Reanimator and hold for a turn. I'm behind on clock. That never happens. This can't fetch Tundra. Yikes. I think I go get Trop though. Yeah. Savannah? Oh, Scrubland. Yeah, I think we go get Scrubland. I think we go get Scrubland. Why are you slow rolling this? Like, just kill the Reanimator or you're gonna kind of lose. Vista and C, huh? Okay. Interesting. Let's Let's grab land, white. Wasteland against my Reanimator excavator. Sounds good. Yeah, that's an pernicious deed. Holy. Can swing for 7. And play Uro. Thank you for the follow, Juristin Quatch. We can double Wasteland. That's very much a YOLO play, though. Because I know that my opponent has a Vista and a C, so they can play Vista and they're going to be able to crack the Pernicious Deed on the following turn. So if I go for double Wasteland, I need to have a plan if I'm going for double Wasteland, because I'm fucking up my mana beyond repair. Also, I know that they have Loam. I could play a Reclaimer. So what if I attack for 2, opponent goes down to 15, I double Wasteland them, and then on the following turn, I'm going to have a 3/4 Reclaimer. That's going to swing for 5, and then I'm going to have a 5, 6, 7, 7, 7, so that's going to be 12 damage. Opponent goes down to 3. So close. But this Pernicious Deed is owning me. Yeah, I think I have to double. I think I have to double waste. So now my opponent's going to play the Vista. We get to swing for 7, 10, 12. Vista, waste, waste. Yeah, I'm doing the donos tomorrow, Stabs. 3, 7, 12 when it goes down to 2. How do I get out of this? Alright, Stabs, I'll do that. How do we get out of this? If I waste myself, I'm 1 short. If I waste myself, I'm 1 short. And I know that they have Wasteland to crack the Pernicious Deed. So I guess I now have to pivot, which is the worst possible scenario for me. Because I have to play the Forest, and I have to play for a long game now. Damn it. I don't even have green mana here. I assume my opponent's gonna just crack main phase. Yep. Not even mess around. Yeah, I think we're just gonna lose now. Brutal. Yeah, I think I didn't play this game properly. I think we could have won this. It really feels like I could have won this. I guess I'm still in this. Like I'm not just dead yet. I'm pretty behind, but if there's a Jace, then I'm probably dead. Yep. Now I guess I am dead indeed. Maybe. And then I can get back the field with Witherbloom command. Okay. Maybe it's not over. Gracias. I guess I could technically uptick and kill this Jace. Could have double uptick, but I don't want to expose a drop just yet. Okay, that's pretty good. Drowned? Damn it. Maybe I should have plowed the Uro. My opponent played. Yeah, I think I messed this game up. It feels like I could have won it. It was really grindy. I'm super surprised. Like I'm never behind on clock in this kind of matchups. I am never behind on clock. All right, let's pack it in. Brutal. See you for the next round. All right, welcome to round number 2. I think I'm keeping this. We're probably gonna go turn 1 CNET for preordain. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go turn 1 CNET. Now even more so because turn 1 CNET allows me to double redeliver on 2. If I had found an untap line there, maybe I would have considered going turn 1 Reclaimer, but I've never played Legacy Wolverine. I strongly recommend it. It's a lot of fun. Wish I had one of those robot wife models that brought me lunch, stuck with one of those flesh and blood ones that I have to feed us. Imagine they're gonna take Ramina. Witherbloom Command is the pick. Super interesting. They take Witherbloom Command. What does that mean? Oh, it just meant that it didn't matter. It just means that they're playing Ant, and like that Thoughtseize just basically told them that it was GG. Good to know, good to know. Yeah, this is just like 10 years ago, Ant. They have 5 Storm, so that should be enough, right? I am at 20. Oh, they just piff. Yeah, that actually makes a lot of sense. Yeah. Forgot that they can just crack that Lotus Petal that's literally right in front of my face. That one, yeah, that one. Okay, so probably no Swords to Plowshares here. Probably none of these either. This sounds good. These sound good. Oof sounds good. Thoughtseizes sound good. What else? Crop rods, fine sometimes. Reliquary can go. Probably Uro can go. Maybe one library. Because Uro just ends the game, I guess. Thoughtseize, Deadly Mage. Surgical is meh. It's not particularly great. But it's not bad either. Options here. I can go turn 1 Meddling Mage, I can go turn 1 Reclaimer. I think I'm gonna go turn 1 Meddling Mage. What do we Meddling Mage? Probably Dark Ritual? Infernal Tutor? I'm playing the fetch because I can grow Reclaimer to a 3/4 and play around Massacre. Thoughtseize. Damn it, man. So if I Mox Diamond, discard this. 1, 2, 3, 1. I get to play Reanimator. We have access to instant speed bog here. Fuck. Just gonna add nose. Yeah, that sucks. We need them to get really unlucky here. That's not really unlucky. Please click again. Well, that's enough. Damn it. Oh, I see why they were doing it. It's because like they have the tendrils in hand. So the LED didn't give them mana. Now they can just, just cast the tendrils. Brutal. Anyway, next round. My opponent and I are out here in the for funsies bracket. I'm gonna keep this hand. Maybe we get to turn 1 Knight. That would be awesome. We need to find land, but land. Zenith. Huh. Oh, we can see that for Reclaimer. Zerbigon command. Actually, it's been good so far. So far, I have killed Sylvan Library, which is pretty dope. And... well, just gonna play a Knight. And zing my opponent. It's nice because this coming turn I'm gonna... if I find a land, what I get to do is I get to play a second Knight. And then I get to sacrifice one of the... oh, they're playing Reanimator. And both of my things survive Elish Norn. If they're just playing Tin Fins and they just kill me this turn, then I'm dead. But again, this is the for funsies bracket anyway, so. Good old Reanimator with Culligan's command. Good old Reanimator with Culligan's command. Can I lethal them here? Not really. But I can stop them from getting this back. I can lethal them next turn. Or fetch Caracas. If they have Exium plus Entomb, then they get to play around this, but seems like their deck is just not very good. Okay, so Surgical seems solid. Thoughtseize seems also okay. Opponent doesn't want to play anymore. The for funsies bracket has been decided. See you later. Alright, this is round number 3. Sure. Let's take this opener. Opponent moves to 6. Six it is. We could go for a quick depths if we wanted to. Oh, okay. So I guess we're probably facing some sort of mirror. Probably gonna crack this blast zone. My opponent has the better art, Mox Diamond, though. I have been out-arted. I have been out-arted. The true flex, yeah. Back in the day, these art Mox Diamonds were like 40 or 50 tickets, and the ones that I have were like 8. So yeah, that's why I have the shitty art for Mox Diamond. Even though in paper the shitty art Mox Diamond I think are even more expensive than these ones. Apologies for explaining this, but why are you playing Main deck Dismembering Amulet? There's not that many aggro decks, and the ones like Prowess, it feels bad to lose life against in the first place. Thanks you in advance. I always enjoy the streams and content. That's not a silly question, but the reason is that I don't agree that it's bad to have Dismember against Prowess. Like, you're not super ecstatic about having access to it, but at the same time it's like it's a good card against them. Like, it's not bad at all. I'm just gonna go with Flagstones here, get that engine rolling. I think this is gonna get pushed now, but then we get another one. Opponent doesn't do anything. Okay. Well. Well, you can splash. Like, that's what I've been doing with Reclaimer Amulet. But like, you're incurring into a cost, right? In order to splash. There is more matches where you'd rather have removal up instead of finding more Titans. Well, but I'm in the list that House debated with. It's not like we would be playing any other ways of finding Titan. It's just that we're just playing those cards in there. We're just playing Dismembers. Like, you could be playing Turn Timbers, I guess. That list is very good against Prowess. I was considering playing it Amulet Jund, because like the whole point is that you're playing like a shit ton of 1 mana removal spells. You're playing 3 Dismembers, 2 Run of House in the sideboard, so you're just Junding out the Prowess gamers. At least that's the idea in theory. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Uro or Leo? I think I'm actually gonna go for Uro, and the reason for that is that we get to trigger field this turn. I can also just bounce it, replay it again next turn, get more value. Huh, so my opponent had They had the removal all along, and for whatever reason, they did not respect the Reclaimer, huh? You gotta respect the Reclaimer, opponents. You gotta respect the Reclaimer. You gotta respect the Reclaimer. I could have bogged myself there, but I think that getting the field going is better, and like Reclaimer already just did their job, right? Reclaimer just won this game already, so I look like Aver's Reclaimer. I do. Every now and then I show this, but like this was the original art for Elvish Reclaimer, but they thought that it was too handsome, so they changed that to this face, which is a little bit less handsome for sure. The Fairy Time Traveler. Spear should be a drumstick. Nice. Do I want to bounce again? I kind of want to keep drawing cards. Blow it up. Maybe I should have traded. Yeah, maybe I should trade. We're probably garbage time at this point. Yeah. Okay, another like grindy, take forever to win the game, filled with removal deck of sorts. I really don't like Knight in this kind of matchup. You know, it just feels like it's like a worse Reclaimer because it can't ramp. I really wish I could cut all the Mox Diamonds, but I honestly don't think we can. Because our mana just doesn't function really without them. Lavial, thank you for the follow. How much are Mox Diamonds in paper? Dog Mox Diamond. Not quite. There's a Moss Diamond, that's funny. 650 bucks each. Yeah, well. I guess I'm not playing this deck in paper, huh? I have gotten most of the cards for the green white. This is like not this list because I wanted to test Abundant Harvest in this list. But I think I got all of the cards for this version of the deck. Yeah, I got everything. I mean, of course, but everything but the knuckle. If we're at the same paper, you can borrow my Mox Diamonds. Oh, thank you, Dark PCK. I am so stoked for going back to paper events. I am really excited about going back for paper events. I wasn't really considering going to like MH2 pre-releases, but I'm gonna be fully vaccinated by that point, and I'm also like, I think it's probably fine, maybe. Definitely going with the turn 1 library here. Want to see me in a PT feature match? Kind of feels like my shot at being in a feature match. It's pretty gone. Let's Thoughtseize first. But if GPs come back and they start doing coverage of GPs again, maybe. LGS closed shop in February. Brutal. I mean, it's happened to a lot of LGSs, unfortunately. Crop rotation. Okay. Containment priest. Whatever. Huh? What the hell just happened? So they could have just fetched for a savannah, but instead they crop rooted away a creeping tar pit for a tundra and fetched the forest. I am really confused. Whatever. I think I'm taking crop rot. If my opponent luck sacks and they find exactly mocks off the top, we get super punished here, but like I'm gonna thought system again and I want to make sure that I can take the Jays next turn. Cabal Pit without a black source. Sounds good. Take 2 here. I'm assuming that it will be draft. I'm assuming that it will be draft. I could be wrong though. They do have Caracas, which is kind of annoying, but it's fine. Take that Jace. And this is just fine. Can make this into a 3/4 if I wanted to. I'm probably just gonna take the 2 damage, and then I can just go for Uro and regain the life that way. Every time I activate Reclaimer, I just freak out about Opposition Agent every single time. That card has gotten me one too many times, I guess. Probably don't want that. And I guess I'd rather have Decay. looking good here. Have officially received my pre-modern rock deck. I feel pretty sweet looking at you. Wow, that's awesome, Quantum. Are you hyped for pre-modern? I am definitely going to this coming week. I am definitely gonna be dedicating one of my weekly streams to pre-modern. I'm trying to figure out how I want to do it. I think I'm gonna try to talk to Evan and see if we can do something together. Kind of to like showcase the format and shit. And I may actually have like a, maybe I can have like a weekend stream from my brother's house. That may be a cool idea. We can do like a modern stream from my brother, and like off schedule stream from my brother's house. So they have Bojuga Bog. That seems fine to me. To get bogged here. Because I trade for their crop rod and I have perfect info and then I get to untap. I'm gonna get a wasteland here. Oh. This is what they're doing? Yeah, this is also very much fine. Well, I guess I don't need to go with wasteland. Just do this. Black, blue, green. This guy. That guy. And I guess I don't really want a wasteland. Did a few builds at the LGS to build random nonsense. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna be building Fires, Psychotog, Astro Slide. What else? Allurin. Zombie Spark. Few questions. When are you going to release a new cyber guide? Hypothetical PT tomorrow. And you have to play Amulet. Which list I will be playing? Hypothetical PT tomorrow. I probably would be playing Reclaimer. I've been liking Reclaimer Amulet a lot, and I've been doing pretty well with it. So I think that's what I would be playing. And I'm actually thinking about releasing a new. I was thinking about releasing a new cyber guide, but like with all of the MH spoilers, I unfortunately don't know how relevant it's actually gonna be. That's my big problem with writing a cyber guide right now. And put some blast counters. Oh wow, this is like the blue, green, green. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we know that there's a wasteland on top. awesome. Take 6. Sweet. See you for the last round. Alright, last round. Not a good hand. Ship it. We're keeping this one though. And bottoming the knight. Strong start from OP. Mask Sports are like $60. That's a lot cheaper than I was expecting. I remember when Mask Sports were really, really, really expensive. Guess we're gonna get a drop here. Definitely getting that shit. And now I'm gonna wasteland their drop. And oh ha. So that's what's up. It's funny that they cannot cast Invigorate. Played this Monday, played Helio twice, lost both times after starting 2-0. I hate that deck. I was an Amulet card and accidentally shuffling my Pide Needle. Yikes. That's rough. Worst draw in the deck. We're probably dead here. Would love to find some removal. I mean, I could go get Blast Zone here. I could go get Blast Zone, blow up both Hierarchs and my Reclaimer. Probably not a good idea, huh? Damn it. That sucks. That really sucks. Okay. Will they be play? What will we got? I have no idea, Flesh Panda. Like, I have as much information about the future of that as you do. Like, it's not like I have a secret, you know, a secret ball of knowing what the future holds. All I can tell you is that I'm gonna be testing those cards. What's gonna be good, what we're gonna be cutting, I have no idea whatsoever. Just have exactly as much of an idea as you do. The depths plan has been super awkward in this deck. Do I want crop rot? Not really. I guess it helps me combo with Dark Depths. So an argument for cutting libraries, but I think I do like libraries on the play. I'm going to cut them on the draw, probably. And Meddling Mage is certainly super interesting. Do I think Cropper is too strong for Modern? I think so, but I may be wrong. I don't know. I think Crop Rot is really, really good. Maybe I'm overvaluing it. I don't know. But every time I face that card in Legacy, it's rough. It is rough. Hey, Bob Green. It's kind of well. Maybe I should have wasted there. Yeah, I should have wasted. Blight Agent is a human rogue, right? So the creature types don't really work. Like I can't lock them out of both things. Say elf here. Make sure we don't just randomly die, but like I really wish I had been able to dace my reclaimer. Okay. Well, it's gonna make it harder for them to protect their light agent. Nice. Swing for 2. Just gonna Zenith for Reclaimer here. I guess I could be Zenithing for Raminap. Maybe that would have been better. Crop Rot. See, the card is messed up. I told you. Card's messed up. 4 cards. If they're only swinging for 2, invigorate. Jeez. Well. Wow. Okay. Guess I'll take that. Yeah, I wonder if the play would have been to go for ramming up there. Witherbone Command is kind of awkward. I guess Sorcerer Speed interaction is not really what this matchup's about. Probably rather have a library instead of that. I mean, you can't. What do you name with Meddling Mage? They have Blossoming Defense. They have. I mean, if you can play it on turn 1 or 2, you can name Blight Agent. But once the Blight Agent has resolved, it's just like the Meddling Mage is just a 2-mana 2/2. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this. Are there no modern streamers left? It's a meme. It's a meme, Keko. If you're new to the if you're new to the stream, or yeah, but I stream Legacy sometimes on Wednesdays. At the beginning it was every Wednesday, and then I don't know, like it started to be not every Wednesday. What's up, Anir? Say, how's it going? I think Legacy is very cool though. I do like Legacy a lot. Gonna go get a Bayou, and we're gonna be decaying this right now. That's a great draw because it allows me to have Plow to kill the Ink Moth potentially. I could also Crop Rod for Wasteland to get rid of that. Plow Reclaimer. Unfortunately, I don't think that we can just tap out and just like play our knight, because then the Ink Moth is gonna kill us. No, there's no Titan in this deck. You can see the deck list right there. But it's okay. Reclaimer's a good friend of mine too. What do you think about Suanor in Wingway Reclaimer? I think it's irrelevant. I think it's gonna be an irrelevant card that is gonna do absolutely nothing. I mean, I don't think that effect does anything. Like, there could be some combos, I don't know, like Geatrock Monster or whatever, but... it's not necessarily a good effect, and it's just a fine effect to be in the format, I guess, is the way to put it. Nice Veil. I did not take Veil, because it's pretty bad right now. opponent has 2 turns to kill me. YOLO. Crop Rod for Wasteland. Boom! Alright. That was cool. That was cool. It's a cool deck. It's a cool deck. The mana base I'm not happy with. I'm not happy with the mana base at all. So let's see if we can fix that real quick. I wonder if we need life from the Loam in the deck. Feels like ramming up it's not enough to keep up with the 4 Mox Diamonds. These don't tap for mana, though that doesn't. All of these don't tap for mana, and all of these don't tap for mana. It's a lot of them. I think I'm gonna cut 1 Depths, make room for 1 more drop. Potentially, we can cut 1 of the Mox Diamonds, go down to 3, and add a Loam. We could also just cut Depth's Thespian stage, and if we did that, we could also find room for... That would give us room for more colored sources. Potentially some fetch lands, potentially more flagstones, which would make our Reclaimer engine better. But I don't think we want that many flagstones, because it doesn't really work with Knight. As far as the sideboard goes, four Thoughtseizes, maybe it's too many. One of the Sultai Triumph. Let's try it. Let's try something like that. Let's see what happens. We could also play Sagoth Triumph instead of the Sultai Triumph. It's better. The Sagoth Triumph is better for our mana base, but the Absent Triumph we can find off of Flagstones. So those are the two little things that we are balancing here. I probably the Sagoth Triumph is better. Sideboard. I kind of want something different than Sealbound Library number 3. I'm gonna continue testing with a Rule Command. I'm not sold on the sorcery speed of this card. The sorcerer speed really is annoying, but like being able to like kill something and kill like a creature and kill a silver library or something like that seems like a big deal. Thoughtseize. I would like something against combo. What can we do against combo? Fluster? Veil? I kind of like Fluster. We can do 3 Thoughtseizes, 2 Flusters, and see what happens. Okay. This looks cool to me. Yeah, let's try this out. That's gonna be it for this league, obviously, but I will play another one with this list that you see right here on the screen, so look out for that one. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button if you're enjoying the content, and I will see you there. Bye-bye. Have a great rest of your day.